I just wanted to make a little video about nutrition, kind of an overview, um, just some of the basic guidelines of like clean eating, what you should be eating, shouldn't be eating. I was going to talk a little bit about paleo, um, and a couple other things. So, first of all, I want to talk about clean eating in general. I follow paleo, which is mostly a non-inflammatory diet based on what our ancestors would have eaten. You know, if you could go out and grab it from the wild outdoors, you would eat it. Also, you know, anything that had, I guess people say, like had a mom or was grown. So, um, meat, vegetables, like lean protein, nuts, seeds, vegetables, and a little fruit, and then starch in the form of root vegetables. So that's pretty much what I follow. Um, Clean eating is pretty much along the same lines, but it allows grains and I believe dairy. Um, so I also follow the rule of thumb of 80-20. So if you eat healthy 80% of the time, then 20% of the time you can eat pretty much what you want. What doesn't completely derail your progress or anything like that. I would say I personally follow the 21-day fix portion control probably 90% of the time, and then paleo probably 80%. So I follow the portions, but I don't always eat 100% paleo. Like I've been eating rice and bread some days, and usually like my splurge is the weekends, and I eat out, but I don't necessarily eat different than what I would normally eat. It's just I'm not cooking for myself. So that's kind of what I do, and the whole goal is to create a healthy lifestyle, whatever is sustainable for you. And 80-20, if you think about it, is if you have 3 meals a day, that's 21 meals, and 20% of that is what, 4 meals? So 4 of your meals in a whole week could be off of your diet. So, you know, think about that, but also think about, what's fueling your body. Like, is a cheeseburger gonna be better for you, or you made your burger and you lettuce wrapped it, or it's gluten free, or whatever. So that's that. And the other part I wanted to talk about is this whole idea about calories. And calories, I feel like gets a bad rap, or people think, oh, I ate low calories today, like I did good. But you really need to pay more attention to it, because there's a certain threshold where your body thinks it's starving if you're not getting enough calories, and that's just calories in general. So I believe it's around like 12 to 1300. If you're doing that, you're not your body like actually stores fat usually. So that's something to pay attention to. There's a lot of like calculators out there, and base it off of like what you're doing to work out. Generally, you cut 400 calories to a day of what you actually would burn to lose a pound a week. So that's kind of the rule of thumb. I actually got a Fitbit because I didn't believe any of the calculators out there, and the Fitbit's pretty accurate. So, I mean, I got that, and it actually is in a good ballpark. Like the 21-day fix is actually in a pretty good ballpark. But I also wanted to talk about how 21-day fix, I have a hard time eating enough food in a day. That's one of my struggles. So 21-day fix helps because it, completely explains to me like, oh, you need to eat this many vegetables and this much protein in a day. But once I got used to that, I was finding I was really tired during my workouts. So I recently reevaluated my protein intake, and I actually do one extra serving of protein a day. And I've been doing pretty good with that, and I'm considering seeing how that works. For you have to let things go for about a month to see results or see if you notice a difference. So I'm probably also going to add in another starch, because CrossFit's pretty high intensity, and sometimes I do 2 workouts in a day, and you need to replenish all the all your glycogen in your muscles. So to my next point, for people doing weightlifting or anything like that, where it's high intensity, you're completely depleting your muscles, make sure you eat after, and make sure you're eating something that refuels those stores, because that's what allows your muscles to regenerate and grow and get the progress you want. So something like a sweet potato, like some sweet potato, or um, rice if you eat rice, or sometimes I just do banana because I like the potassium. Sometimes it makes me feel better. Um, so something I was thinking about for some of my challengers that are doing P90X, because that's pretty intense muscle-wise. So making sure that you do that after your workout, and um, I guess that is just something that I want to share, and I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. Alright, bye guys!